Hello and welcome to my first ever video on this channel and my first episode of Motivational Monday. So today I want to talk about how I started my fitness journey and why I started this channel. So to start off, I started this channel because I live in a pretty small town, so it's really hard to reach out into the fitness community and make my mark locally. But even if it wasn't, there's so many people that can't afford a gym membership or just don't have the right direction to start out making those healthier life decisions. So my main goal for this channel is just to make health and fitness more accessible to a larger community of people. So let's get started. I started my fitness journey about a year and a half ago after a really long period of denial of the changes that were going on in my body. I had gained a lot of weight over a period of 6 months. I had gone from being about 120 pounds to 160 pounds, and at 4'11", that is a lot of weight. And I felt like crap. I didn't really know what I was doing. I wasn't making any changes to my lifestyle. And I really, when it first started happening, I just was like, it's a few pounds. I don't really care. But then I made no lifestyle changes. We were traveling all the time. We were always constantly eating out. We were constantly drinking sugary drinks. We weren't ever exercising. And it was really hard on my body, and over a period of 6 months, I gained 40 pounds. I really don't know how heavy I actually got because I never weighed myself, but my guess is probably 160, 170, and I was absolutely miserable. And so we went on a trip to Disneyland about a year ago, and when we got back, I looked at the pictures so that I could post them to my social media, and I couldn't do it. I felt like crap. I felt like I looked like crap. I was super sad because we had just had this awesome vacation, and now I felt like I couldn't share it because I was just so self-conscious about myself and the way I looked and the way I felt. And so after that, I decided that enough was enough. I was done feeling like crap. I was done treating myself like that. I was done looking at myself like that. And so I just started by doing simple things. I started doing a couple sit-ups every night and a couple things. I filled gallon jugs and just lifted those. I did rows. And then eventually I found this awesome fitness community and was able to find programs that were suited to me and that made me feel better. And eventually I'll get to that and start talking about them more, but it was just amazing. And then after I got the ball rolling, I decided that I wanted to do this with my life and I wanted to become a fitness professional. So I did some research and I found an accredited program through ACE. And after 6 months of studying, I went and took my test and I got certified as a personal trainer. And that was back in November. And since then, I have kept making strides in my fitness journey and in that fitness community I'm in, and just trying to get more people involved and more people access to that health and fitness life. And you know, it is really hard to get started when you first start out. And sometimes it's hard to realize that you even need those changes. But you know, it's more than just your physical appearance. It's more than just how you look on the outside. And it's more about feeling good about yourself and making your emotional, mental, and physical health a priority so that you can have a longer, happier life and just live your best life. And that's a really silly saying and it's really cliche and I hate that, but it's true. It really is. And when I first started, I was super, super depressed. I didn't really know what I was going to do with my life. I was just kind of rolling with the punches. And it's not a good way to live. And so when you're taking those little steps, it's just baby steps. You don't have to just run and jump out and start training for a marathon, or you don't have to just start eating sweet potatoes, rice, and chicken. That's stupid. You just start by replacing unhealthy habits with healthy habits. You start substituting those unhealthy snacks with healthier snacks. Instead of eating Cheetos, you eat like maybe a handful of almonds. You don't have to completely give up Cheetos, but maybe don't eat a whole bag in a night. And that was totally me. I totally binge ate and just watched Netflix all the time, and that's not where you want to be. And sometimes that's fun because you're just being lazy and you don't have to do anything, but that's not where you want to be. And you don't want to be that person that just watches Netflix all the time because it's easy. And that's the thing, is like making those unhealthier decisions are so much easier than making healthy decisions. Deciding that you want to meal prep all week sucks. Like, to be honest, it's hard, but it's so worth it in the long run. It's crazy how these little things can change your life. So how do you start? Like, I know that I'm telling you that all this sucks, but it really doesn't. It's not as hard as it seems, and it is harder than sitting on the couch watching Netflix and eating Cheetos, but you just have to start with the little things. You start taking walks. You start by making a healthier family meal. You just do some research and make sure that you're making those healthier decisions for yourself. See what's right for you and your lifestyle and your body. For me, that's working out 4 to 5 times a week, because I do work a full-time job and I do have all these other things that I want to do. So working out 7 days a week for an hour and a half is not on my resume. It's just not me. And that might be totally cool for you. You might be doing that, and that's awesome. But for a lot of people, it's just those little things. It's starting working out a day at a time, and then it goes to 2 days a week, and then 3 days a week, and then as soon as you know it, you're working out at least a little bit every day. You're doing some walking on your days off, on those rest days. You're doing some stretching on those rest days. You're making those life decisions to help you live a better life. And that's really what it's all about. And so I hope that I'm leaving you with a good, positive message. And I want this to be inspirational to you. I want you to go out and go take a walk, go on a little jog, go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for half an hour. Do what fits into your schedule, but make sure you're making those healthier steps towards your goals, and write out those goals and make sure you're following those goals and make sure they're attainable. And we'll get into how to make those goals and how to be better at making goals for yourself so that you're not just going in blindly. But just start with baby steps. Look up YouTube exercises. Look at those exercises on Pinterest. Contact me and I can get you programs that'll help you out. Just little steps. So I hope that this has been helpful, and I can't wait for my next video. Tune in next time for beginners yoga, and then later this week we get a super awesome dessert recipe because food is amazing. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, be sure to hit those comments. You can DM me on Instagram or Twitter, even Facebook, that's fine, I don't care. But make it your goal this week to take those little steps and turn them into mountains, and just go with it. Just run, make your goals for the week, make them attainable, and just hit those baby steps. And I can't wait to see what you guys have and I can't wait to tune in next time. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.